Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by rolling hills and tall, ancient trees, there lived a curious and imaginative girl named Lily. Lily had big, bright eyes that sparkled with excitement whenever she discovered something new. She loved spending her days exploring the outdoors, finding hidden treasures in nature, and making up stories about the creatures she imagined lived there. One sunny afternoon, Lily was out in her backyard, searching for the perfect spot to build a tiny house for her favorite doll, Rosie. As she dug through the dirt with her small, worn shovel, something caught her eye. It was a flash of color, a soft, golden glow coming from behind the thick bushes at the far end of the garden. "That's strange," Lily thought to herself. "I've never noticed anything like that before." Her heart raced with excitement. What could it be? A treasure? A secret passage? Or maybe, just maybe, a magical portal to another world? Lily decided she had to find out. She stood up, brushed the dirt off her knees, and made her way toward the mysterious glow. The bushes were thick and tangled, but Lily was determined. She pushed through the leaves and branches, getting a few scratches along the way, but she didn't mind. She was on an adventure. As she pushed aside the last of the branches, Lily gasped in surprise. In front of her was a small, hidden garden she had never seen before. The sunlight poured into the clearing, making everything sparkle with a golden hue. The garden was filled with flowers of every color, deep red roses, bright yellow daisies, and soft blue forget-me-nots. But what stood out the most was a large, ancient tree in the center of the garden. Its trunk was wide and covered in thick, knotted bark, and its branches stretched out high above, covered in leaves that shimmered like emeralds. "Wow," Lily whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. "This is amazing. I can't believe I've never found this place before." As she walked closer to the tree, she noticed something even more intriguing. At the base of the tree, there was a small wooden door, barely visible among the roots. It was painted a bright shade of blue and had a tiny brass handle. Lily's curiosity grew even stronger. Without hesitation, she knelt down and carefully turned the handle. The door creaked open, revealing a narrow, winding staircase leading down into the earth. Lily hesitated for a moment. Should she go down? What if it led somewhere dangerous? But then she remembered her adventurous spirit and the stories she loved to create. "I have to see what's down there," she decided, taking a deep breath. She began her descent, the stairs creaking under her small feet. The further she went, the cooler the air became, and the light from above grew dimmer. But Lily wasn't afraid. She was too excited to be scared. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Lily reached the bottom of the stairs. She found herself in a large underground chamber, lit by glowing crystals embedded in the walls. In the center of the chamber was a large wooden table, and on it sat an old, dusty book. The cover was dark green, and it was embossed with intricate patterns of leaves and flowers. Lily's eyes lit up as she approached the book. "This must be a book of magic," she exclaimed, carefully opening it to the first page. The pages were filled with beautifully handwritten notes, drawings of plants and animals, and strange symbols that Lily didn't recognize. But one page caught her attention. It was titled "The Secret Garden of Wishes." According to the book, the garden she had discovered was no ordinary garden. It was a magical place where anyone who found it could make a wish, and if the wish was made with a pure heart, it would come true. But there was a catch. The wish could only be something that would bring happiness to others, not just to the person making the wish. Lily's mind raced with possibilities. She could wish for so many things: a new bike, a trip to the beach, or even endless candy. But then she remembered what the book said. The wish had to bring happiness to others. Lily closed her eyes and thought hard. What could she wish for that would make other people happy? After a few moments, she smiled. She knew exactly what to wish for. She closed the book and placed her hands on the trunk of the ancient tree. "I wish," Lily whispered, "for this garden to become a place where everyone can come and feel happy. A place where people who are sad or lonely can find peace, where kids can play, and where the flowers never stop blooming." As soon as she made her wish, the chamber filled with a warm, golden light. The crystals on the walls glowed brighter, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers. Lily felt a sense of calm and joy wash over her, and she knew that her wish had been granted. She hurried back up the stairs and out into the garden. To her amazement, the flowers were blooming even more brightly than before, and the air was filled with the sound of birds singing. The garden felt alive, as if it was welcoming her wish with open arms. Lily smiled and knew that she had done something truly special. She spent the rest of the afternoon playing in the garden, imagining all the people who would one day discover its magic and find happiness there. As the sun began to set, Lily knew it was time to head home. But she didn't feel sad about leaving. She knew the garden would always be there, a hidden treasure waiting to be found by those who needed it most. And from that day on, Lily often visited her secret garden, watching as it brought joy to everyone who stumbled upon it. She never told anyone how to find the garden. She knew it was a place that would reveal itself only to those with pure hearts and kind wishes.